Journey to visit London?
Yes, I am looking forward to seeing London.
I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
Really? Have you been there?
Yes, before a few weeks, I advise you to go by train and don't forget to see the London Tube.
Can you tell us about the London Tube, please?
Okay. The London Underground, or the Tube, it is universally known to the Londoners. It's normally the quickest and easiest way to getting around London. An underground railway to link the city of London was first proposed in 1830s, but it was not until the 1850s that the idea was taken seriously as a solution to traffic congestion problems. It has service began on 10th January 1863. It has about 55% of the network is above ground. It's commonly called the underground or the tube, from the shape of the system deep bore tunnels. The London Underground has 268 stations and about 400 kilometers of the track, making it the longest underground railway in the world by road length. In 2007, over 1 billion passenger journeys were recorded. The London Underground has 11 lines. In 2007, there was a 12th line, the East London line, but it has closed for conversion work and will be transferred to London Overground when it reopened in 2010. And this is the information for the 11 lines, including its name and color, and first operates the type and length stations. The Metropolitan line was the first working line, and the Central line was the longest line. This is the map of the London Tube. Every line has its own color. You can discern it by the color. All its car prices are always cheaper than the paper tickets. And underground is the smartest and fastest and easiest way to getting around London. And you can pay on the bus, tube, ELR, tram, London Overground, and National Railway slide. You can also add a weekly, monthly, or longer provide travel card and bus passes to your Oyster card, and also can combine with your prepaid credits. And you can take a look at the picture. This yellow one is the reader. You can just use your card to the reader. And contact is not necessary, but the range of the reader is only a few centimeters. And this is my part. Thank you for your listening.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do you enjoy your course at Harvard University?
Yes,
Have you found accommodation nearby the university?
I'm living in the North County, and I come to university by number 105.
Which one of them?
I will tell you. Now I introduce the outline about the bus in Hall. Here's your motor service. It's called UIMS for short. Stagecoach is one of the largest bus operators in the UK and is playing a leading role in driving passenger from public transport across the country. So you can see the stagecoach marked so often here. Stagecoach in Hall carries over 40 million passengers per year and operates over 4 million miles with 350 employees operating 129 buses. And this is one of the most modern in the country and includes many low-floor easy access, free feature, step-free entrances. You can see here. Here is the room for buggies and wheelchair access. And so elders and people with disability can get on the bus easily. Now I focus on the students. Student buses traveling to Hall University contain low campus. Service 102 and 105 operates between the longs contain the university, Beverly Road, and Hall City Center. But do you ever see the number 102? No, because it only operates during the term time. Look at this note, the service 115. There are two different routes. One of them is the New Land Avenue, another is Princess Avenue. There are buses up to every 20 minutes between the Hosi Center and Content. First, look at this picture. I don't really like the design of seat because it's not really comfortable. Yeah, but for short-term distance travel, it's fine. If you want to get on the bus, just press the bell. It's safe and convenient. This is City Center bus station. You can see there are electronic board. You can check the bus timetable as well as like guest number of your desired bus. There are many guests in front of the bus. I think about the station of bus is that they always operate on time. But one disadvantage is decreased runs on weekend. It runs hourly, but on weekday it's fine. My speech that's all. Thank you.
Thank you.
I forgot to tell you that London has a big number of museums. One of them is for transportation development.
Wow, it's amazing!
Is there a museum in Hull?
Yes, there is. It's called Street Life Museum. Have you been there?
No, can you tell us something about it?
Yeah, it's my favorite.
Thank you.
Street Life Museum in Hull is dedicated for transportation development. And in this transportation, I will give you, in this museum, firstly I will give you a brief idea about the history of the Museum of Transportation. The first Museum of Transportation in Hull was opened in 1928 by Thomas Shepard, who was the first tutor of Hull. And in 1987, the work began in the museum that we know today as Street Life Museum. And it, as I said, dedicated for transportation development. Visitors in this, when visitors of Street Life Museum can experience first-class collections of transportation exhibits, from tram to tricycles, and in this transportation, visitors can sample the sight, sounds, and smell of over 200 years of transportation history. Take a trip down the memory lane and visit shops from 1930s to 1950s, or experience what it was like if you travel across the country by using carriage. The location of this museum. The museum of the Street Life Museum Transportation is in the city center of Hull. It's in High Street, nearby or next to the Wilberforce Museum. And this is the address of this museum. What collections can we see in this museum? I have chosen some collections for this museum because it has a huge number of collections, and just to give you an idea and recommend you to visit this museum. First of all, this is the status of transportation of the transport union, and in this picture you can see 10 motoring carts and helpers, and this is the carriage scene. And this bicycle, it was a delivery bike. And this is a description of lane excavator, which goes back to 1920 Paris. And this slide shows another collection like petrol pumps and Hull tram, Hull street scene, and this is a bike of a child. Other collections, you can see in this museum different exhibits like quadricycle, which goes back to 1899, and you can see a streeting description and photos of railway workers. You can see here level crossing. And this was another collections like advertising sign, this one, and this is the bicycle that I have shown you with the advertisement. And this is an ice cream van. You can compare with that we know today, and as well the metro. Another collections like petrol pumps, like oil dispensers, and roadworks with ceramic weapons, and you can compare with repairing road nowadays that we see very arranged, and it's compared with the older one, you can see the big difference. And the collections, this is old-fashioned road rage, and this is a luxurious carriage which was used by richer people. There are many museums of transportation all over the country, but I have chosen the nearest one, which is the National Railway as a related exhibition for Hull Museum. The National Railway Museum in New York, England, as you know, is the largest railway museum in the world. It's responsible for composition and interpretation of British national collection, and for significant historical reasons, they collect different samples of vehicles and artifacts. Finally, thank you everyone, and my advice to you, don't forget to visit Hull museums. I just gave you a very brief idea to this museum, and you can see the opening time from Monday to Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Sunday from 1:30 to 4:30 p.m. Thank you and enjoy your time.